Shira Shazir and Ken Richmond of Klezmaniacs fame come together to form a new klezmer and Yiddish song duo in the tradition of Mina Byrne and Ben Bonus, Schiffer Lehrer and Benzion Whitler, Miriam Cresson and Seymour Rexite, and Deborah Strauss and Jeff Warschauer. As Fish Street klezmer, Richmond plays violin and guitar, Shazir plays accordion and mandolin, and both musicians sing. As a part of the klezmer world of the new millennium, they work to preserve, revive, and create traditions of klezmer and Yiddish song. Richmond's klezmer career began in college when he founded the Yale Klezmer Band, one of the first undergraduate klezmer bands in the country. His senior project was a book of klezmer transcriptions from 78 RPM records, later published by Terra Publications as the Klezmer Band Folio. Upon graduation, in 1995, Ken returned to Boston, and while beginning his career as a cantor at Temple Israel in Swampscott, he founded two new bands, Die Bostoner Klezmer and the Klezmaniacs. At its conception, the Klezmaniacs was a community-based teen klezmer band. In 1997, when Shazir joined the Klezmaniacs as lead vocalist, she added a taste of Yiddish song to the band's previously all-instrumental repertoire. Over the next few years, the Klezmaniacs performed hundreds of concerts, culminating in a tour of Poland, Ukraine, and Israel in the summer of 2000. The tour led the young musicians to the Jewish Cultural Festival in Krakow and, with Shazir's grandmother, Holocaust survivor Alta Froman, on a return to her hometown for the first time since 1939. Fish Street Klezmer is named after Froman's childhood home in Bedzin, Poland, a city which once boasted 80% Jewish residents, though it has none today. Filmmaker Yael Strom, world-renowned director of The Last Klezmer and L'Chaim, Comrade Stalin, filmed the tour for a documentary, Klezmer on Fish Street. The film deals with the musical tour, Froman's return to Poland, and the phenomenon of klezmer revivals in places where few Jews remain. The award-winning documentary began playing at film festivals in early 2003. The pair toured Eastern Europe again in 2001 as a duo act. Upon their return, they began performing as Fish Street Klezmer along the east coast of the U.S., in addition to their appearances with the Klezmaniacs. The Boston-based Klezmaniacs have evolved from a local teenage band bursting with energy and raw talent to the cutting-edge young professionals they are today. The band was founded in 1995 by cantor Ken Richmond formerly of Temple Israel in Swampscott, Massachusetts. Soon they began performing at schools, synagogues, nursing homes, and community events. The band's talents, skills, and repertoire have grown exponentially over the years. Highlights include television and radio broadcasts, annual appearances at the Anti-Defamation League's Interfaith Seder, the North Shore of Boston's Klezfest First Night Beveriy, Brown University's Klezmer Palooza, and Boston's Israeli Independence Day celebration. In 1999, the Klezmaniacs released their first album Nacha Mol. Play It Again. The following summer, they traveled to Eastern Europe on a mission to rediscover their roots, bringing their rollicking music back to its source. The tour was documented by award-winning director Yael Strom for his critically acclaimed film, Klezmer on Fish Street. Upon their return, the Klezmaniacs recorded and released their second album, Sweet Like Herring Vit Potatoes, live from the Old Country. Today the Klezmaniacs are spread up and down the Northeast Corridor, still gathering for performances around the country, most frequently in Boston, Baltimore, and New York City. Along with traditional klezmer and Yiddish repertoire, they are now performing original klezmer tunes and reviving songs long forgotten by most klezmerim. The Klezmaniacs are currently available for weddings, commitment ceremonies, brises, bar or bat mitzvahs, private functions, and events at schools, synagogues, and other concert venues. Please visit their website at www.klezmaniacs.org for more information. Zay Jezent and enjoy. Shira and Ken are my niece and nephew. I have always loved Jewish music, especially klezmer. Any family event was like a music video. Unfortunately, I only took photographs and not videos of the private and public performances. Please look out for Shira's internationally famous bottle dance. As you will see, everyone got into the bottle dance act. My wife and her sister performed their not-so-famous umbrella dance, based upon the Mummers. We all lived in Philadelphia in the good old days, where the Mummers Parade was on every year all day long.